Let's give it a minute. Rob says hello. Hello, Rob. How are you doing? Rob, by the way, if I'm not wrong, is a cop in the Boston area, if I'm not wrong. So we show him how he's going to use AI. Um, you know what? I probably should have done something. Give me a second, guys. I have people coming in. I already started this. I'm going to stop live if I can figure it out. Danny in the house. Welcome, welcome.
Hey guys.
I'm just trying to see how, well, I started live, but I did not give it a name, and it just says Saravanan public room. So okay, we'll leave it like that. Okay, why don't we get started, guys? I know we have people who will be joining. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I can stop this public stream, if I can even figure it out. Maybe I can't. Okay, we'll leave it. Let's get started, guys. We have a few people here. I'm streaming live also. So there's one person watching in YouTube, and as people come in, great. I'm excited, guys. Today is July 10th. Let me start recording before I forget. And Zoom is saying, should I start AI companion to capture notes? No, we're going to talk about AI. We will decline that for now. All right, guys, great. July 10, 2025, half the year is already done. There's actually a coaching call for people in the SEO coaching program, but I thought I'll open it up to the YouTube live also because we have something special here. We're going to go into AI, all right? So let's do this. I know Jeff, I requested Jeff to come in and share a few things, and so he's graciously agreed to do that. I'm going to introduce him. We got Danny in the house, Rob in the house, Home in the house. Do you want to maybe give in the chat what your real name is, Home, just so we know who you are? We got Answer Sid, welcome, welcome. Let's see who else is there. Okay, those who just joining YouTube, you can put in the YouTube comments as well. YouTube chat, just give me your name and who you are, where you're watching from. That way I know who you are, where you're watching from. If you're on YouTube, just give me your name and where you're from in the chat. So we get started, guys. We got Brian, we got Answer Sid, we got Randall joining now. We got a few people here. So as people watch, great. Okay, great. Here's the thing, guys, okay? I've always been telling this. If you've been in the SEO world, SEO industry for even some time, it could be 10 days in the industry, in this business, in this industry, really, 10 years, it doesn't matter. Especially in the SEO world, things are changing so often, right? You have to be on top of what is working currently if you are going to make money, right? Right now, it's AI. AI is cutting edge, okay? And everybody is into AI. The other day, I was going for a walk in my neighborhood, and my neighbor she's a grandmother. She's probably 70, 71. I get talking to her, right? And she goes how she's using Chat GPT. And she's like, in my days, we didn't have Chat GPT. We had to go to the library. You know how it is, right? I say, yeah, right. So everyone's heard of Chat GPT. But that's like level one, just asking Chat GPT and stuff like that. There's so many levels to this game. If you're in the AI Edge Academy, we have all the different trainings. And by the way, if you're in that school program, make sure to log in every so often. We keep adding new programs, even though I don't announce it, new trainings. So we got a lot going on. But today, those who are just joining, if you have any wins for the week, put it in the chat. We'll definitely read it out. But I have a few exciting things to go over today. So if you're just joining in the YouTube channel, guys, put it in the chat. Any wins for the week? If you're in the Zoom right here, put in the Zoom chat. Any wins for the week, right? Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go over a few things with AI. More importantly, how AI you can leverage AI in your SEO agency to take you to the next level to make money end of the day, right? But instead of me coming and showing what I am learning, what I am doing, what we are incorporating, literally yesterday I did something crazy with my agency. I haven't even announced it to my mastermind yet, but it was mind blowing what we were able to do with AI. We literally, I have stopped paying a $600 VA because AI is doing a better job and is doing a lot more. Okay. We'll go into the detail. But today, what I decided to do is I asked my good friend, he's part of a mastermind also, Jeff Gitlin. Those of you who don't know Jeff has a couple of multiple seven-figure businesses, right? Not just an agency. But in the last 2 years, not couple of months, not couple of weeks, last 2 years at least, okay, he may be better to give more information. But in the last 2 years, he's been in in the throngs of what's happening in AI, always learning, experimenting, figuring it out. More importantly, implementing AI stuff in his agency and making money, landing clients, doing stuff, automation, all of that stuff, right? AI agents, stuff like that. Almost every week in the mastermind, Jeff would come and he would be like casually saying, "Oh, I landed a client. Oh, I landed a client. He paid me $1,000. I used AI to fulfill it in 5 minutes." Right? So he's one of those guys. There are different levels to AI. We have a whole training on that in our AI Edge Academy. So if you're not in that, make sure to jump in that. But I literally asked AI Jeff to come in and say, "Hey, Jeff, there's so much information on YouTube and AI, right? YouTube and different school communities, and you know how it is, right? AI, right? Everybody's an AI guru these days. But I don't want to just learn AI and oh man, it's a cool to do thing. But I'm like, how can I use this AI where it matters so I can incorporate it into my agency, into my lifestyle, so I can build my business, make some money, create an additional revenue, things like that, automate and make my life easier, right? And I think Jeff is one of the guys who's in the forefront of it. So I asked him to come give us a free training on how he is doing stuff inside his companies maybe, but at least his agency alone, if you know whatever he wants to share, right? How he's landing clients, how he's using AI, how a normal person like you and I, we don't know much about AI. How can we learn and do something this month, July 2025, to get us to the next level, whether that next level is making money, landing clients, automating, things like that. So before I bring in Jeff, I want to ask a question, guys. Can you give me a in the Zoom chat, if you are in Zoom, for those who are watching, we got about 7 people watching in YouTube live, right? Put it in the YouTube chat or Zoom chat, wherever you are. If you use ChatGPT alone, give me a 1. If you use ChatGPT and maybe go high level automation, stuff like that, give me a 2. If you use more than that, give me a 3. Just so I kind of divide this into levels so I know, right? Give me a 1 if you use ChatGPT. Give me a 0 if you don't use anything. Give me a 2 if you use ChatGPT and go high level. Give me a 3 if you use more than that, right? So we got a lot of ones and a couple of threes. Okay, so we got a lot of ones and a couple of threes. So that's good. So then now I know that most people are in ChatGPT level. So that gives us. Oh, David's like, I use DeepSeek. David's like, forget ChatGPT. I went to DeepSeek, right? All right, good stuff. But so Jeff, now you know. Okay, we got quite a few. I think 60-70% are beginners, and then 20-30% are like maybe advanced a little bit, right? So please help me bring Jeff. I literally asked Jeff to come and share. I'm not paying him. He's not going to make money. He's just going to share things that's going to help us. So why don't we do this, guys? Thank you for all the chat stuff, right? But give me a thank you, Jeff. For let's show him some love. Thank you, Jeff. Excited. Something. Put it here so we can bring on Jeff. So Jeff, all yours. Please keep in mind, Jeff, that this is a kind of a people new to AI, but I'm excited to learn any beginner thing, but also advanced anything we can use right now. Or how are you using AI? Anything you want to share? And I'll leave it to you, Jeff. So thank you. Okay, everyone's like, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. So yes, please go ahead, Jeff. All yours. Go ahead.
I appreciate it. I'll give the my 20 second background in a second, but in looking at this, it makes it it's great and it's tough because you've got people at 1, 2, 3 levels. So how do you encompass all of that, right? You've got people that don't use anything, and you have people that are possibly more sophisticated than I am at it. And so what I really want to do in this, and what I've done in some of the masterminds is just kind of go over a broad general concepts. I'm not sitting here, I'm not going to teach you how to make a operation to do this. I'm not going to teach you how to run an N8N or a make.com operation. I'll show you what I'm using it for. I think there are better resources for that, both paid and free online on YouTube. But it's interesting when you say like David says I use DeepSeek, Scott says I like Claude. I don't care about any of them because for me they use there's different purposes for them. For example, ChatGPT I just use all day long for stuff, but Claude can be a much more successful program if you're doing certain things with it. Perplexity is another one. Perplexity scans the internet. Like Claude doesn't, ChatGPT doesn't have necessarily complete up-to-date information on information on a website, but Perplexity will. So there's different uses of all these AIs, and it's changing so much. Like just something that I set up a couple of days ago for this conversation today, I see now is not working, and I'm going to show you that I was making all this great stuff, and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong now, but I think they plugged a loophole. There's literally loopholes in everything. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. Quick background on me: I used to be a talent agent in LA. I represented insane celebrities and used to walk down the red carpet and go to premieres, and it was fun and everything. But I moved to Las Vegas 25 years ago and started producing shows. And the reason why I got into marketing is because I couldn't find anybody that would know how to market a show on the Las Vegas Strip. So I learned it myself, started doing online myself, and I expanded out and started producing shows on Broadway and became the second longest running show off Broadway show in New York City. And I did that on a $5,000 budget. So
Wow.
all of my background really came from entertainment and marketing for myself and my own businesses. I expanded to Hawaii, and the same thing is how do you sell tickets online? That was really the impetus for me getting into marketing. So I became really successful doing that for myself, and I figured, well, if I can do it for myself, I could do it for others. So that's the quick 5-second background on me and how I got into this. I really believe that in the last couple of years, we've seen just revolutionary technology, and it changes every second. Like, I mean, I just read yesterday, I think ChatGPT 5 is coming out within the next month or so. Um, and it'll probably destroy everything I'm going to say on this call today. Like it just, I mean, if you don't stay on top of this stuff, it becomes so irrelevant so quickly. But by the same token, using it has been very effective for me. I've used AI to pick up clients. I've used AI to enhance my businesses. I've used AI to enhance my speed at which I do things. And there's actually three concepts of what I can discuss here. There's AI, which is what we all know is to be AI. There's automation, which can be separate. You can do automation without AI. And then there's AI automation, right? So you're using AI to automate these things. And so I've kind of grasped all three of those concepts. Let me share my screen. I've shown some of this in the mastermind. There are some people here that are part of the mastermind, some that aren't. So I don't want to repeat myself too much. You can go back for those in the mastermind and look at some of this stuff. But I'll just give a quick. I have all these tabs to go through at the top. So I want to get through that today. So I'm going to make this quick. I am not the guy to teach you how to create um, workflows. I can do it. I know how to do it, but there are much better people out there that you can do. You can learn for free on YouTube. I'm also happy to be hired to do it if you want. I just don't think that it's best use of time for me to teach you, here's how you take this node and attach it to this node. And I've learned all of that. I do all that. I work day and night doing it. But I can give you one really good piece of advice, which is I went really deep into the stuff. I understand it really well. And I think I decided coming out at the end of it that it might just be better to have a basic understanding of it, go sell this stuff to a client, and then either learn it at that point or hire out to finish it off because um, this stuff changes quickly and you don't need to have an understanding to build this out. There are people out there that you can do this, and I'm going to explain this. And I have here. I should probably share this. Um, this is a list of some of the tools and places that I use. These are total affiliate links. I'm being completely transparent. You don't have to click on it if you don't want. But let me see if I can restrict this. Um, and I can share this because I think this will be a very helpful. Um, how do I put?
Yeah,
I can put this
absolutely.
in the
So
chat, right?
yeah, I mean, if this is value add, we can learn from it, and you're getting a couple of affiliate bucks just because you're
If you
sharing
do
it.
affiliate, that's fine. If you don't, I don't care.
No,
Um,
absolutely, yeah. Put it
it's
in the
it's
chat, and I'll put it in the Facebook group also. Absolutely,
yeah.
awesome.
The reason I'm saying this is because there are people on here like these are school communities. Some are free, some are paid. And I've mentioned this before in the mastermind. I think it's much better use of time to pay someone like Jack or pay someone like Nick to let them develop this stuff. They're so good at it. And these guys, Automatable is this guy, Jono, he's awesome. And he's so smart at it and he's so good at it. Why are you going to sit there and waste hours and days and weeks, which I've done, by the way? Why are you going to waste all that time to try to learn and build this on your own when you could just join the school community for $49 or $89 or $79 and just get all the templates? Doesn't that make much more sense to do that? So for me, that's really this might be the biggest takeaway is just go get it from them. You don't even have to think about it. And somewhere on here, I started creating a list of all the different automations that they did.
So quick one, Jeff. When I click on that, it says need access. We'll figure it out later on if you want to. I think
It's
you have a
still
link.
restricted. It's still restricted on the bottom. Restricted
Yeah, on the bottom
bottom.
you have to make it anyone with the link and then give
Oh
it
yeah, and then
copy again. Yeah,
viewer, I guess.
yeah.
Let's try that.
Let's see if that works out.
But does that make sense? I mean, I
Yep.
like guys, I'm happy to go through and explain how to do this to this to this to this to this on a node, but I think that's a total waste of time
I
right
think
now.
if you can go into a little bit on, and people can put in the chat what they want, right? But all of us are mostly in SEO, digital marketing, going after local businesses. How have you made money using AI with these, right? I know you, whenever I call you, I talk to you, like, I run at a client, hey, AI. Couple of examples of people's minds open up into the possibility. Then maybe you can go into details on how they can do it, but at least
Exactly.
whatever you
That
can
that's why I
share.
have these tabs open. So let me just quickly go through some of these tabs and just I'm just going to show you a smorgasbord of things that I go through and do. Um, some of them are completely free, some of them I've paid for, some of them I've created on my own kind of stuff. But here is months and months and months of training combined into just a very simple amount of time. Um, First of all, you guys have probably all heard of VO3, which was created by Google. Okay, it's probably the best video editor out there. I use videos for my clients now. I can use them for testimonials. You can see this is completely AI.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy good. Have you seen Google's new VO3 model? Yeah, it's already available on FAL. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy good.
It is crazy good. Do you see that? That's completely AI. I've used this for testimonials for clients. I've used this for creating Facebook ads for clients. I've used this for myself for some of my own stuff. But do you see down here? I don't know if you can see this. Depends what you consider a lot of money. But it says you'll be charged 25 cents with no audio or 40 cents with audio. So a 5-second video with audio costs $2. Now, I mean, I come from Hollywood. That's not, you could create an entire movie for, a few $1,000s, right? I mean, you literally can take 5 and 10 second scenes and do that. But is that, for some people, they'll be like, I don't want to spend $10 for a 10-second video or whatever you know what I mean? If you go to foul.ai, you can right now create these videos and they're really good. I just think they're expensive for the things that I'm doing. So I showed this, I think, in the mastermind of creating my own video of myself and then automating that. How many of you guys have heard of Hey Gen?
Give a one in the chat if you heard of Hagen, guys. Give a one in the chat if you heard of Hagen. Neil says I've used it. Me, Harry says me. Danny says one. Yvonne
Okay.
says I heard about it. Soon says one. So about 5 people have heard about Hagen.
Okay. I've recorded myself a handful of times I've also given this to other clients to do as well. Basically, you record a 3, 4, 5 minute video of yourself. You're not really supposed to move too much because now they've come up with hand gestures. They've made it so good. And I actually just recorded this last night, a video of myself just sitting in the chair here in the office, and I just typed in something about Hawaii. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio. Can you hear this? Capture the thrill, serenity, and beauty of Hawaiian kayaking on open Hawaiian waters. From tranquil sunsets aboard legendary surfers and kayak. Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
It's perfect. Exciting back and forth pulls of the kayak sticks. Document kayaking around Hawaii. Now, is it the most exciting video? No, but what I'm going to do is I used it as a template because I can now go into a spreadsheet that ChatGPT creates and say, create me 365 days of 15 seconds of video prompts for my social media. And I can automate this thing so that every couple of hours a video goes out onto and then spread it out to my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So it's me sitting in the chair in the office. It could be outside, it could be anywhere. It doesn't make a difference. And it literally, I can create an entire year's worth of social media in 5 minutes of me talking.
Can I stop you right there, ask a question that I have, and I'm sure everyone has. So you are saying that you don't talk this, it's your face, but for 1 year of videos, you can just put the transcription, the text, and your AI avatar will talk that in the videos. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So are you just uploading a photo of yourself, Jeff? And then
No, I uploaded 5 minutes of video. They tell you to not move. They tell you don't use hand motions, don't do that because they now have hand gestures. To me, the video is a little boring. But and maybe I don't know. To me, it's a little boring. I'm going to re-record it and make it a little more exciting, I think. But it doesn't matter. The point is that you can upload. It's an avatar. It's my own. It's an avatar of myself. Okay, and I can take that avatar of myself and create a video from it. See, it says here under gestures, and I really haven't done it. Pinched figures, hand clasp, things like this. You can do so much with it.
Can I ask a question, Jeff? I mean, what if you did a video that was just an automatic reply to a form submission in GHL? Just say, hey, thanks for reaching out. Can you do that? Could you do that as an automatic?
Yeah, but the point of this is I could take a spreadsheet. I now have I've cloned myself. Okay. So I can make an unlimited amount of videos now through HeyGen of myself sitting in my office. It could be anything. For me, I think it's kind of cool to create a spreadsheet I could talk about AI or social media or whatever. I'll tell you okay, so that's one way to do it for social media.
Quick one, sorry guys. Any questions, put in the chat. That way we don't want to do this thing. And all of these that Jeff is showing now, we are in the process of having in-depth trainings inside our AI Edge Academy. So some of you already have access to it. If you don't have it, just hit me up. It's a very low monthly fee. You have access to it. But today the point is Jeff's going to show all the possibilities you have, right? So go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
I did this for one of my personal injury clients. I had them sit in their conference room and do 5 minutes of video. I mean, they're talking about it's 5 minutes of just video that can be captured as an avatar. And what I've done with it is now every single day, 2 or 3 times a day, I'm sending out videos for their blog posts, for their website, for their social media. It's of them talking from their conference room, talking about motorcycle accidents, vehicle accidents, slip and fall accidents, all this stuff. They wouldn't have time to do that. I said, I need 5 minutes of your time to record from your iPhone or computer. And that took like weeks for me to get them to do it. Right. Like they were so difficult to just get me 5 minutes. And now once I have it captured, I can do anything I want with it. But this is what I did for myself, and it's really great. So as you guys know, a lot of you know, I have a lot of business in Hawaii. Hawaii's great because the background, you've got the ocean and the trees and everything. So I'm going to record some video there, and I'm going to have some of my staff record videos there, and it's just great it's just great. Is it perfect? No, but it's really good. This program that I signed up for called Dramina.capcut.com. It's relatively new. I found a hack a couple of days ago and signed up for it for free unlimited video um, and pictures. And I think it stopped working today or something. I'm not really sure. I had to go through and use a VPN. Let me ask you this. Has anyone heard of this program? Dramina, put a one in the chat. How do I?
Put one in the chat. Soon has heard of it. Nobody
Yeah, you
else.
can use
I
a
have
cell phone camera to record the. Yeah, you can.
no.
Okay, this just came out, Dramina. It is so good. I mean, the video is so good, and I found a way, and I'll update this on the next call if you guys want. But I found a way to get unlimited videos by creating my account through Nigeria using a VPN.
I heard of Nigerian scams, but it's the first time I'm hearing of some American doing.
Yes, they've scammed us. I'm scamming them. Okay, you scam me, I scam you. So this is just a solitary hiker stands at the edge of a vast canyon. And what I started to do was really start to animate it a little more. A team of explorers and trudges. It's really good, and I
This
downloaded it.
is
And then
good,
you can
Jeff.
also add audio
I
to
don't
it.
want to interrupt you. Keep continuing, but also, I mean, in the interest of time, show us a few things SEO wise. How can people here? We are all beginners, right? I know you got a lot of tools in your toolbox. For us SEO folks new to AI, one, two, three, four things where we can use that right now. I can make some money, or test it out, or things like that.
Well, I mean, you could make money with this kind of stuff very, very easily. I'm using this for my solar client, right?
Hmm.
They want to have blog content, they want to have social media content, and they don't have an ability to shoot that video every single day.
Wow, got it.
That's one way to do it, right? Um, I just thought it was pretty cool. Now, if you guys sign up for Envato Unlimited, which allows you to have video, and websites you can download and pictures. This company's been around a long time. Um, I took a picture like this, downloaded it, and then redid. They now have a thing on their website that you can create videos for free. I forgot how many of them you can do. This is me just so it
Hmm.
comes with audio and the video is really good. I think they're using VO3 on this. So that's another way to create some of that video. Um, how do you use ChatGPT for this kind of stuff? All I did is I took this picture of myself and I wrote create a hyper realistic. So you can do fun things. Now, to me, this kind of stuff is a waste of time, but there's actually some clients that really want it. There are clients that want this stuff and you can do it for free. That's how you make money. I mean, you can charge $300 a month just to create some very basic content on ChatGPT if you want. So I wanted to show something basic that's free. Here's your hyper realistic whimsical 3D action scene. Okay. To me it doesn't it means nothing, but I just wanted to show it. Okay. Here's something that I have a saying that is it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you spend. Right, guys? 15 is the limit per month. Yeah, that sounds about right. Some people need a lot more, some don't. Here's something where I saved $20,000 in processing volume. There's a company called Founders Card. I think I paid $500 for the year for the basic one and $900 for the year for the elite one. And they have all these different things. I don't really care about it. I mean, they've got, you can get 20% off United Airlines and Hertz and Hilton and all that kind of stuff. But under business, they have some really interesting things. And some of that was, for example, Stripe fees. I think I don't know, it was the Stripe gave me like $20,000 of free processing, something like that. Well, I'll pay $800 or $900 all day long for. No, they've changed it now. Yeah, it's $500 in credits or an equivalent of $20,000 in processing fees. That's pretty cool. They also have it for Square if you guys use Square in your business or if your clients have Square. So what you can do is you can sell this to your clients and tell them you'll give them $20,000 in free processing fees. Everyone's got processing fees and they're expensive, right? So this is a great. I have this on the list to sign up for if you guys want it. I use it all the time. There's all different kinds of things in it, but to me, just that value alone in that was really, really good. Um, there is and I'm all over the board on this, guys. I'm not going in a certain direction, but there's this program called Inframail. So for those that want to do that want to do bulk email outreach, I was having difficulties dealing with all the, DKIM and DMARC and SPF, all this kind of stuff. Inframail is a great program where you can have an unlimited amount. I think the pricing is like $99. Is that what I pay? Yeah, for the unlimited plan and free automation to set up the emails. So you want to create automation that will take your emails and be able to send out thousands of emails a day, but you don't want to deal with setting up all this kind of stuff. These guys do it. It uploads it and it does it immediately. It's incredible. So you can do 5 domains per day, but that could be 15 emails per day. I use them a lot.
How is this different from using Instantly?
So what you do is you load your emails into Inframail.
Mm-hmm.
Instantly, you have to set up the DMARC and DKIM, and you've heard of all that kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you do that? You either have a VA go do it, you got to manually go through Namecheap or GoDaddy, you got to set the records to do it. It's just for me, I'll pay the $99. It's worth my time. If you're going to pay someone or you're
I'm
going to
just
do
trying to
it,
understand. So I don't need to use Instantly. I can just use this and not worry about the technical part.
no, you run it through this and then you export a sheet of all of it sets up your usernames, your passwords, your DKIM, your SP, all that stuff. And then you take that sheet and you go into Instantly and you upload that sheet into Instantly, and all of your emails are now set up. All the warming, all the settings, all everything.
Got it. Okay.
Because if you don't have this set up, you, if you don't have this initially set up, then you're not going to be able to run Instantly.
Mm.
I use it all the time. I highly recommend it.
Awesome.
I meant to put this somewhere else. Here's Pika. If you guys have heard of Pika, Pika.art. This is also you can use this for free. There's a certain amount for free that I got. They have some really cool kind of things in here where if your client needed something like this or you needed something like this, you just take a picture and then it'll just do these cool little special effects for you. You've probably seen a lot of these like slicing things where you take toilet paper and you slice it in half and it's a piece of cake, all this crap. I don't really deal with any of this kind of stuff, but there are some neat things if you or your client need it. For me, I do much more professional stuff, but there are a lot of people that are doing like more video game kind of things like this. Like I don't have a need to have an arcade winner. Some people do. Okay. Who here has heard of Marketing Boost? Put a 1 in the chat.
Most marketers, I'm pretty sure. Harry says 1. Only Harry. Sorry.
Okay. I've used this for my clients. I sold a client on this. I got a client for $2,000 a month just on this. All it is I'm able to give away free trips, unlimited amount of free trips, free vacations, free hotel. In fact, I created a page right here, which is a submit for a $500 hotel savings card. Somebody give me your first name, last name, email, and a phone number.
My name, Solomon Ganesh. I'll give you my business number, 313-324-6889.
It doesn't even matter. I'll just do this.
Okay.
And what email should I use?
Ganesh@rightkey.net.
At right key.
So am I getting something for free now?
Yeah, watch this. So I'm gonna submit this. This is
313-324.
here, I'm just gonna use
Okay.
this is the telephone number for the Rio Hotel Las Vegas.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is something I use. I put on clients' websites. Unlimited trips and unlimited hotel vacation cards. Scott, I'll get that to you. Sarah Vannon, can you go into your email and share what that looks like?
Okay. I'm going to share my screen now. Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah, do you see the email that came in?
Yep, it just came in. I'm opening it. Okay, let me share my screen. Can you guys see it? You've been awarded a $500 hotel stays for Hawaii Luau Company. I'm assuming this is your company name, right?
That's my company. Yep.
Okay. Hotel Savings is this. Good
Look
at
at that. It's
1
got your
million.
name on it.
What's it?
It's got your name on it. It's got
Yeah.
activation date on it.
Can I
And to
click here
redeem
to
it,
see it, or
yeah,
like I just want to see what kind of hotels?
there's millions of hotels.
Okay, I need to put a code and stuff.
Yeah, so you can go through it later. But what it does
Yep.
is you're gonna now get $500 off of a hotel that you want to stay at.
Wow. And you use it. I've tried it, to be honest. I gave it away to an existing customer just to test it out, and he came back with 100 questions. And I didn't have time, and I said, forget it.
Yeah, there's
But
an
it
FAQ
works.
you can do. But I did for a client, I can show this. Um, like a vacation prizes page on their website. Let me share this. Um, this is so good. The clients love it because like you can use this to you have unlimited trips. So you can use this to say if we do a consultation, I'll give you a free $500 hotel voucher or you could do $100 hotel voucher or you can give away free trips. It doesn't matter. You're paying for unlimited amounts. So you can go to Atlanta, you can go to Jersey, you can go to Vegas, you can go to Hawaii, you can go to Miami. This is on their site. You can go to Mexico, Cabo, a 5-day, 4-night in Cabo. Um, you can go to Mazatlan, Cancun. There's like literally just tons of places. And the Fives, by the way, is a 5-star resort. I could explain how this works, but I think I'll deal with that later. If you guys have
Mhm.
questions about it, I could do it. But you can give away these vacations. So this is the inner side of it. So when somebody asks me for a complimentary vacation, I just go in here, I select where I want, where they wanted to go, Las Vegas, and then I just put in their full name, email, and sends it out to them.
Awesome.
Can I ask, how do you approach your clients with this? How do you bring it up to them?
So I did this because I use this for my own marketing company, but for the clients, it's good. Like I have a client who um, is in the liquidation business. They sell like pallets and stuff like that. And I said, to get people into the warehouse, why don't you put on your social media, every single person who walks through the door gets a $200 hotel gift certificate. He put it on there. He says, I've never seen so many people walk through my door.
Wow. So, Scott
Here's
says,
another
do
thing.
you have to?
For me in Hawaii, okay, I produce shows in Hawaii. I go up to every single concierge at every hotel in Hawaii and say, for every eh, eh, for every 3 bookings that you do, I'm going to give you for the first 3 bookings that you do, I'm going to give you a free hotel in Las Vegas
I have a
for
roofing client. I can tell the roofing client, hey man, every roof replacement customer, you can give this as an incentive. Sign up with us for roof replacement, roof installation. We'll give you a trip to Vegas or wherever, right?
Yep,
Awesome.
unlimited.
Do you have to attend a timeshare presentation for this?
No.
There you go. Awesome. Love it. So here's the thing, guys. There's so much in AI. We haven't even barely touched the surface, right?
That's what I'm saying. This isn't AI. This is more like the automation of it. See, this is automated. See how quickly it took for me to put Sarah Vannon's name in, and he got in his email. It looks nice, a $500 hotel certificate.
Yeah.
You can do it in your agency. You can say, if you take a 10-minute chat with me, I'll give you $100. See, to me, it doesn't matter if you give away $100 hotel certificate, a $500 hotel certificate, or this is vacations. Okay. It doesn't matter to me. And I can explain how this whole program works, but I think it's for a different call.
Yeah.
This, though, I'd really appreciate if you guys click on my affiliate link on this if you're
Absolutely.
going to sign up. If you don't, that's fine.
So
But
basically, just so everyone understands, if I'm a business owner, I want to sign up for this. How much is it a monthly for this service, Jeff?
I don't know what they charge now.
I think it's less than 300 a month. or maybe you have option 69 a month, something like that, if I'm not wrong. But bottom line is, I can just pay 69 or 150 a month or something, depending on the this thing, and I can give away unlimited of these to my clients. Brian says, I feel like there's a catch to this. The catch is the dates may not be available easily. You may not get Christmas Eve, but all
Yeah,
of
if
these
you want to stay at the
hotels.
four, again, I could explain how it works, but I don't know if anyone cares. I mean, I think I got a lot better things
No,
to
let's
do.
let's just move on. The point of the
And
thing
you
is
can
this,
see what
right?
this looks like.
There is so much AI stuff out there. We haven't even gone into the details, guys. That's what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, I haven't even gotten there yet.
37.
This is good though. I'm just trying, you asked, how do you get clients? How do you make money off this
Yep.
stuff? Make money off of this. When you're talking, okay, if you take a 10-minute conversation for SEO work, I'll give you a $500 hotel stay.
I'm gonna write that down right now so I can incorporate that. Oh my God, I love that.
Okay, if
10
you're
minute SEO call with me, and I'm going to give you a hotel card, hotel savings card.
right.
Love that. Thank you.
In fact, if everyone wants to send me, I'll put in the chat. I'll just give you guys can all have free vacations.
You're giving us all free vacations.
Yeah.
Here's what we do, right? Um, I don't have a page, to be honest, on this, but here's what we're going to do for you. Okay. Okay. Some of you may already be in my email list, but I want to see how we can capture this information. Yeah, let's do this. Simple as this, right? You continue. I'll quickly bring up a page, and then we all those who opt in, we're going to give away a free vacation, right? And I'm going to throw in something else also for those who are here. So as you continue, Jeff, I'm going to come up with something right now.
Yeah. Go ahead. What do you need?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You continue. I'm going to whip up a page so we can
Oh,
have
okay. Okay, got it.
those who want a free
Um,
free vacation thing, and I'm going to throw in something for free also. But towards the end of the call, we'll give this to them. But in the meantime, you continue. I'll whip something up right now.
so it's not a caveat, but the limitations of this is that the person, not you, but the person you're giving this to has to pay for the tax and resort fees. So the most expensive trip is Hawaii because they have the highest resort fees. But like in Vegas, I think the whole thing for 4 or 5 days is like $90. That's the tax and the hotel fees. This does not include air. There's three different things. There's vacations, which is this. There's the hotel certificate, which I showed you for Saravanan. And then there's restaurant vouchers. And the restaurant vouchers does anybody remember the old entertainment card? You can use it for that. It's these restaurant incentives. Okay, and you get like $50 like a $50 card. I think for every $50, it's like $7. Oh no, $4 activation for every 25. Yeah, something like that. I'll go through this later. I could do a whole session just on Marketing Boost and how this can make money for you. Okay, sent you that. I had a client pay me $599 just to do headshots. Just to do headshots. And he turned into a full client. He's now paying me in the thousands per month for other SEO services. So I
Hold on
use
right there. Repeat that. What exactly did you do?
He wanted headshots.
Guys, please mute yourselves, guys. I'm not sure somebody's background. Please, okay, go ahead. Okay.
He just wanted headshots. That was it. So I created headshots for him.
You mean you went to his office and took a picture?
No, I just said, send me a picture. So for an example on this, I used, I showed him, I said, I'll tell you, this is what I'll do. So I took this picture of me here, right? And I said, I could do something like this. So I created casual in a coffee shop. That's AI. Business suit. Another business suit. This cost me a few pennies, not even a few pennies. I don't know what it cost, but another business suit. A little more casual. A terrible shot in a look at that horrible picture on the beach. I go, oh my God, I look so fat and stupid. So I'm like, make it thinner. There, I look much better there. This is great. He paid me five there, me working on a plane. I look fat there. I look fat there. I go, give me some more muscles there. That's better. All right. He looked at it, he loved it. He goes, okay. He pays me 599 bucks for it or something, and now he's paying me 2,500 a month to do all his SEO. It was a total, just like a lead. It was just lead gen. That was it. It took
Wow.
3 seconds for me to do it.
And he's paying you, he's a paying client.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Here's what
Right.
I'm going to do. I'm going to put a opt-in page in chat. This is actually for a basketball website I have. So don't mind that. You get a free ebook on basketball if you're interested or not. I don't know. But for those who opt into that, I'm going to give away uh, Jeff's free vacation. Plus, I'm going to give you guys a discounted AI, some free training on AI. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the chat, Zoom chat. Where is Zoom chat? Here is actually for my basketball website. That's the only thing I can find out. You get a free basketball ebook. But those who opt in, those who opt in, you get vacation vouchers. Is that what it is, Jeff? Plus
Yep.
some AI free training from me. I'm going to give it to you. All right. So go ahead, opt in. I put the link over here.
These are the pictures it created. He wanted different ones, like so he wanted a professional one. That looks exactly like him, but he just sent me a picture of him just in his home. So he wanted a professional headshot. So I did that. Then he wanted one in an office holding like an iPhone, like in a workspace kind of place. Then he wanted one standing on stage presenting. Then let's see, then he wanted one presenting like that in an office. He loved it.
Jeff, so what tool are you using? I'm looking at the thing that says replicate.com, or are you using HeyGen? People are asking questions.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is using something called replicate.com.
Cool. Thank you.
But you can see all these different he loved it. I'm telling you, Danny, this took me 5 minutes.
He paid you how much, if you don't mind me asking?
$5.99 for the headshots and became a client. And now pays me.
600 bucks for 5 minutes of, let's just say 15 minutes of work. Oh my God.
It's really good.
It is.
This, by the way, is a series of workflows collected that I use from those trainings that I told you about from these guys. So all I need to do is if I want a Facebook ad spy tool, I just download the workflow. This is for N8N. If I want a browser agent, if I want a web scraper agent, if I want a faceless video maker, if I want a meeting no-show eliminator, if anything I want, I've put together this list. And I recommend you do that too, because you can start to get confused about how does all this work. Cold email automation. An AI system which writes 10,000 personalized cold emails, free template.
Is this something you can share with people? Tamia wants to know.
Yeah, let me think about it.
Yeah, think about it. Those who opt into that, the link that I put in the chat, I know it says basketball, NBA, hoops, stuff like that, but you get a free basketball ebook, but you get, I'll talk to Jeff and get all this stuff for you.
This is a program I use called App. Again, I'm trying to just blow through this stuff, guys. I'll get to I do want to answer the questions. So, Sarah Vanny, give me a little more than an hour.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay, because what happens is then you say, oh, let's go next week, and I get stuck, and it just screws things up. This is a program called Appify. Appify can scrape literally just about anything. So now this is for business use. So if I wanted to scrape like IT jobs, okay, this has 224 results for IT jobs. I can take this page, I can run it through Appify. It scrapes all of it. This looks scarier than it really is. And I use a system like this, which is something that you basically run through the LinkedIn job scraper and identify the companies from it, find their emails, write personalized emails, and spit them out. So basically, all of that in the end looks like something like this, where you have a spreadsheet. These are hiring managers. Okay. So I download that scrape. I get all this information, their contact, emails, first name, their last name, all this stuff. But in the end, all of that automation that I just showed you here created this personalized email. Hey, Danil, saw Shepard's case studies on cutting COI review times for those big infra projects. Impressive how you're trying to tech partners, blah, blah, blah. Not pitching yet, just wanted to say I've helped teams scale hiring for similar high hazard verticals. That's amazing AI. Okay. Because the next one, if I go to Denise, saw Omnitech puts a lot into team learning and keeps things humble. Rare combo for a tech shop in Sioux Falls. Curious how that culture shapes your hiring these days. Not pitching anything, just want to
So
answer.
just so everyone understands, this AI goes out, reads this Denise's Omnitech company's whatever latest stuff is,
LinkedIn, just their
and then
LinkedIn page.
crafts an email customized based on whatever news or LinkedIn they read. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep. And then you take this and you upload this and their first name and their email into Instantly, and you fire off a campaign.
Love that. Just crazy.
Okay. Now you can do, so this was a workflow to do all of that. 2 days ago, through my buddy Nick, who actually presented this, you can actually, if you get I forgot what it's called, a Google Works, is it a Workspace account? Yeah, it's a Google Workspace account on the standard plan. I think I'm paying like $14 a month. They now have Gemini included in this. So you can basically take all of the coding that's in here and put it into a line right here and just say summarize that and create the personalized email. You can actually do it right in the Google Sheet. So now there's a lot of stuff that I'm leaning towards instead of this is why I'm saying learning how to do all this may look scary and everything. It's not really that big of a deal, but it took time for me to learn it. But instead of learning that, now here comes Google, and suddenly I can just do all of it from a Google Sheet. So I'm starting to think Google Sheets are just as important for AI automation as anything else.
That's awesome.
Right?
Well, here's
Because
the thing, guys. Go ahead. Sorry.
all I have to do now is just upload this, and I've got incredible personalization in the emails. So you've been doubling down on, you get the idea.
Yep.
Okay. For those of you that are interested in Go High Level, there is a place called the Snapshot Marketplace. And I love this guy. His name is Sean Faber. I put him on the sheet here somewhere.
Mhm.
I don't know where it is. It's somewhere on here. If you just type in like snapshot, I think I put it. Yeah, snapshot here. This is why am I going to go out and create all of these automations for Go High Level? I understand Go High Level pretty well, but I can't, you guys, look, I'm doing so much. I can't do everything. He goes out, he creates this. I paid for it because for me, it was worth my time to pay for it. He has all these different webs. So this is for, this is for a roofing. Okay. So he's got a version for home, residential. So when you click on it, it looks like this. So these are landing pages that you can use for Facebook ads or Google ads. I don't want to spend the time to build this out. This is a great, you can literally spend 5 minutes and do it. But the key is he's got the automation set up through here, through the funnel. And there's literally hundreds of these. He has hundreds of them. So this was roofing. Maybe I have to restart this thing.
Love it.
Again, for me, so here's look, window tinting, video production, vinyl siding, vehicle wrapping. This is for, tree service. You get the idea. So for a solar snapshot, so you just import the snapshot into your Go High Level. You've already got the funnels created. You've got the link, and it creates the whole thing for you. Here it is. Here's the page. Here's the thing. You just update it for your client's name or whatever. Get your estimate here, and it does the whole automation for you. I don't know. That's worth my time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I highly recommend that one. And then there's a separate program he has, I think, called Master Resale Rights. I use it for myself, but if you wanted to resell it, I think you have to pay for whatever it is. But I would recommend that.
I'm going to stop you right there, Jeff. Right, guys? I know Jeff covered a lot of things. AI is so huge; it's such a broad term. Can you stop share if you don't mind, Jeff? Can you guys give me the mind blown? I love it. This is good. Thank you. Something. Let's show Jeff some love because honestly, this kind of stuff. I'm in so many other Facebook groups and all that. They make such a big hue and cry and promote it, and then they say it's $99 something or $1,000 something, anything. We're just giving it away for free. Okay. I know some of you already, this is a coaching call for people in my SEO coaching program. I opened it for a lot of people, so you're there. But honestly, guys, okay, thank you. So this is good. So people says unbelievable, good stuff, impressive. This is a $497 class or more. Thank you, Scott. Great content, love it, mind blown. Much love, Jeff. So here's the thing, guys, right? One of the things in the interest of time, I'm going to cut it right here. But every single week we have SEO coaching calls, we have mastermind coaching calls, which is everything about outside of SEO, lead generation, clients, personal brand building, sales framework, right? Not just me, but experts like Jeff in that whatever domain the experts are. So we have a million a month SEO agency owner. We took his sales calls framework, because if he's making $1 million a month with his SEO agency, he's doing something right as far as bringing clients in, right? We took his sales framework, he did the training, right? We got Jeff, we got Go High Level expert, we got personal brand building, all kinds of experts coming in. Now we started this AI thing, but instead of charging people $1,000, $3,000, $6,000, or like Scott said, $497, right? We're giving it away. I'm going to show it to you right now. This is what it is. Okay, let me see if you can see this, right? We start with the basics, the different levels of AI. Literally, this is what we share in this slideshow. If you're brand new to AI, different levels of AI, okay? What you need to do, okay? Level 1, okay? Level 2, okay? Why SEO, AI? Because, in all of that, like literally one by one, level 2, all of that, right? And then we have all these different trainings, okay? Not just me showing different stuff, but we have Jensen, who's a Go High Level agency. He does the training on how you can use Go High Level. Okay, we have this guy Jeff here. He's doing training on all detailed AI, N8N, all of those stuff. I literally closed a client this morning. I haven't even announced it in my mastermind. I literally closed a $500 a month client. All I did was I went to that Indian restaurant. I ate there 2 weeks ago. I befriended the business owner, and I told him I'm going to do a free video audit. I sent it to him. He said he loves it, but he's mainly looking for catering clients. He wants to know how he can do catering for his Indian food. I went to a specific AI tool we teach in our community here, right? I asked it for a detailed game plan. It gave me everything, competitive analysis, the price point, all of that. I downloaded it, made a couple of slide edits, sent it to him. Okay, literally 2 days ago, he texted me, I'm going to call you. I have his text also here. I'm going to call you, right? He called me. We talked this morning, $500 a month. You know what service I'm doing with $500 a month? We're doing email marketing. We're going to create emails of businesses around him, 2, 3, 4, 5 mile radius, and send out emails. He's paying for the email, CRM, all of that. The $500 a month is my VA will be doing that. My VA, I'm probably going to pay her $100 a month to do all the work. Does that make sense? Or you can do it yourself, right? We teach all that. So this is a $67 a month price for you guys. I'm going to put it here in the chat. Okay, take it. Some of you may already be in there. You don't take it, up to you. But if you and I know right now, this is the cutting edge. Okay, the edge in SEO right now is AI. We are barely scraping it. I'm learning so much, but I'm like drowning, drinking by the fire hose kind of a thing. And that's why I'm bringing people like Jeff. Okay, I'm bringing people like Jensen. I'm talking to a guy who's in the mastermind who sold 2 clients voice AI agents. He's going to be coming and sharing how he did that. He's new to SEO. Maybe November is when he got into SEO, but he's doing this. I'm like, okay, we want to learn from you. Does that make sense? Okay, so jump in here if you want to, up to you guys. But how many of you thought Jeff was awesome? Was it good or what? Okay. Every month I'll see how I can do free video trainings as much as we can. Okay. But AI is growing at such a big rate, it's crazy. I think Sam Altman made a statement yesterday that AI is now smarter than him. I don't know what to make of it because I don't know how smart he is. right? But I thought AI was already smarter than all of us. I don't know, Jeff, if you have a comment on that, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying is yeah, you're gonna drown in it. I've literally spent all this time learning all this nonsense, and it's all gonna change tomorrow and then the next day. What's gonna happen when ChatGPT 5 comes out? Okay, so that'll be the big thing for, a couple weeks, and then China will come out with a competitor, and then this will, but all this stuff, that's why I started thinking, why am I learning how to create all this stuff in make.com or N8N? I need to know it, and I'm glad that I have the knowledge of it, but I'm spending a lot less time learning how to do that because ChatGPT 5, you could even do it in Claude now. I mean, you could
Yeah.
go into Claude, upload it, and say create it, and it gets you 90% of the way there. But in a month, you're just going to be able to say, I want to send localized emails for this Indian restaurant client in Dearborn, Michigan. Do it. And it's just going to do it for you.
Yeah.
So
What's funny, sorry, Jeff, go ahead.
all I'm saying is that there's so many ways to go about doing this, and I've probably invested too much time and too much money to learn it and do it, but it is what it is. I guess I'm
And
knowledgeable.
that's why I'm saying, right? My school program, $67 a month on AI Edge Academy. There's so much AI out there. Like Jeff was saying, $67 a month AI communities, school communities, right? What is mine different? And we want to distill it down to how can I make money right now serving my businesses, serving my local clients. I don't want to spend 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. learning AI. I want to live my life, spend time with my family, do what I want to do, and at the same time be able to make money using AI. Literally yesterday morning, okay? Let me take a step back. I've been doing these coaching calls for 6 years now, 2019 onwards, without a miss on Thursdays, 1 p.m. every single week for those in my SEO coaching program. And the last 2 years, Tuesdays, 8 p.m. for my mastermind. Every time this coaching call ends, I'm like, oh my God, that was an awesome call, mind blown. I get so many messages from people who I attended them, especially the mastermind calls. They're like, oh my God, mind blown, right? And they'll be like, wins for the week are like crazy. Like 2 days ago, Arthur, a guy in the mastermind, he's like, I closed a $10,000 a month SEO client. Okay. And he's like, thank you, sir. And I'm like, don't thank me. You implemented it. We all learn, right? Another guy, he literally said he doubled his revenue. Okay, his goal was 10,000. He joined the mastermind 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks ago, implemented some things there, and he doubled his revenue. He's close to 10K, right? All I'm saying is after every of these coaching calls, I am energized and I'm like, oh my God, I should take snippets of this and put it on my Instagram. I should write down tweets and put it on my Twitter profile. I should probably do an email blast. I should take a smaller snippet and maybe put on my YouTube video. I should post more often, grow my brand. And I was in the process of hiring and training a virtual assistant whose only job was to every week go through my coaching calls, write down what she can tweet, take snippets of what she can post on Instagram, all of that. Yesterday, I went to a specific AI tool that we use in the mastermind. I uploaded the Zoom recording. That's it. I uploaded the Zoom link. That's it with the passcode. And I said, I'm looking to replace a virtual assistant. Here is what I want you to do. Go through my coaching calls, find the wins for the week, find memorable pointers that I have made or others have made so that I can repurpose them as tweets. Find segments for Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, 8-minute YouTube videos, all of that. It did its work, 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. It literally gave me everything. It gave me video snippets. It gave me tweets. It gave me Instagram carousel, whatever you call that. Like, I don't even know. I was like mind blown. I don't have to pay a $600 or $800 a month VA. Does that make sense? Right? Holy Toledo says, right? Tamiya says, what GPT was that? Tamiya is in the mastermind. I can't give it away right here. Right? But I'm telling you guys, okay, I'll put this link here. Jump into this AI Edge Academy. If there's nothing else you do, you will make 10x of what you get. But okay, how many people love this? Do you guys want to do another AI more detailed AI and how we can make money with SEO next week? Give me a yes or give me like a no, forget about it. I'm going back to bed, right? Give me a yes if you want a training next week. Give me a no, forget about it, right? Only Scott says yes, so maybe we'll invite only Scott. Nobody else wants. Okay, Brian says yes, Tanzil says yes, Josh says heck yeah, let's go. Okay, cool. So maybe next week we'll do some training. I don't know if it's if it might be, what's the right word? I don't want to twist Jeff's arm so much, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. But here's the thing, guys. Okay. The one way we can help out Jeff for coming and thank Jeff is go. He has shared his whole freaking, what is that? Sheet with affiliate links to other places you can learn. Just do that. Maybe he get a couple of dollars. Okay. That'll make him happy for at least the 1 hour he spent. He did not have to share any of these things. What he took 2 years, he's literally distilling it and giving it to you. Or jump into a school community, right? I'll put it over here. Up to you guys. Okay. So with that, thank you, Jeff. Thanks all. We'll see you guys next week. For those in the mastermind, next week mastermind, we're going into lead generation strategies on Tuesday, 8 p.m., guys. So make sure you log in Tuesday, 8 p.m. Others, we'll see you Thursday, 1 p.m. Have a great weekend. See you guys next week, guys. Okay?
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks, Arvanan.
Bye-bye.
Danny, I'll get back to you